Hello, I am Michael Osei, second-year medical student at Hofstra Northwell. I serve as a House of Delegate, a member of MISNI, and I am a part of the Nassau County Medical Society. I came into medical school because I found that as the best way to fulfill the goals I wanted to do in life. I grew up liking math and science, and then at the end of high school, I really liked science. I majored in biology when I went to the college of New Jersey. From there, I felt torn between being able to be involved in research and also being involved in medicine. I saw research as this way to tackle the bigger picture, figure out a solution that could help so many people at once. But then I also saw medicine as a way to directly apply what already exists to help patients each day. And I found myself drawn, eventually, I found myself drawn more toward being able to be with people day by day and actually apply the science and the knowledge that we already have to taking care of people. Then, that goal in mind, I study and I apply to medical school. After getting into medical school, I seen actually that there was another option, and that I could be involved in policy work, and I can be involved in, once again, toward this bigger picture of making decisions, helping make decisions that can better people's lives. And doing that along with research has something that I've made sure to combine into my medical career, because I want to be able to care for people from multiple angles, and I still love being able to be being trained to be by a patient at their bedside as well. Thinking about it from this direction, I got more involved in the AMA and I got more involved in MISNI. And through my experiences in MISNI, I realized that there's so much even more I can do, and it has helped me further my goals to being able to help patients from so many angles. I would say that joining medical school in 2020 was an interesting experience, with the pandemic starting back in March that year. There's plenty of challenges to be faced, not being able to do certain things in person, and being on, originally for my school, was a hybrid curriculum, presented some challenges, and going through 2 hours lectures on Zoom was less than ideal at times. But I think overall, I didn't think more to my goal for getting us, for allowing us to safely do things in person, that like our anatomy lab and our physical exam training. And I think that was really important to us. While it was a lot slower of experience for me to get to know my classmates under these circumstances, it was still a beneficial experience over time, and I still got to know my peers, so that was something I greatly appreciated. Overall, COVID has also shown me the importance of a united healthcare front, and it has shown me the importance and the value being involved in your community and being able to talk to your patients where they're at and be able to inform your patients about options available to them. And it's shown me the importance of a clear communication to help not only each individual patient, but the community at large as well. Going for medical had definitely always had its hardships, but I think in general, to me, I think that it helped use to manage my stress is still finding time to play volleyball, play basketball, play soccer with my friends. I think being able to still watch some of the new shows that come out, like watching Squid Game, which, depending on when you're watching this video, might be super outdated, but being able to watch my favorite shows as well, and being able to read books and read my favorite book series as well has been all the things I've used to make sure that I have time to de-stress, and I make sure that to always keep these activities in, because they're really important. It's been really nice, and actually I learned how to play tennis while I was here in medical school, and well, I got to play it once before, but I learned how to actually play tennis while I was here in medical school, and like doing all these activities have been really fun and really interesting. And I think that allowed me to get out of my studies from time to time. For anyone in medical school, it's important to find things that you like to do and always make time to get them done. Like, I know it's always going to be a busy schedule, but just to find something you like to do and make sure that you still get to do it. My favorite book is Skyward by Brandon Sanderson. Actually, it's a science fiction book, granted, I always write fantasy stories, so it kind of has that fantasy vibe to it. I just really enjoyed the plot. I really enjoyed how engaging the characters are. Favorite activity for fun is often reading. But I get a little bit too drawn into books, so I'm a little bit careful about when I start to read certain books. I see success as being always willing to adapt and always willing to learn. I think that while there are definitely things that can be seen as a success, or there could be moments that can be seen as a success, like say getting into medical school, finishing high school, finishing undergrad, getting A's back when I had grades. I don't have grades anymore here, at least for my first 2 years. Those things are just like the results, and that to me, in a lot of ways, success is actually the ability to actually grow and the ability to become, to improve yourself, which will ultimately often lead to some tangible thing that people can mark or people can see. But I think that true success is just that ability to adapt and to improve and to always be willing to learn and try something new. And for myself, I always want to be someone that is always trying to grow. I don't want to become complacent. Like becoming much more involved in health policy. That was not something I really thought of going into medical school. But once I saw that it's something that aligns with what my overall goals are, I adapted. I wanted to get more involved in it. And I think that in general, I want to be someone that's always willing to try new things, always willing to evolve, and always willing to increase my repertoire, and in order to become not just the best physician that I can be, but just the best person that I can be.